what are the ways to create more space in your life, and what are the ways to create more freedom in your life? This is kind of a central theme for many. Many do crave a bigger space for themselves and their lives in general, such as, you want time freedom, or you want freedom to be able to just be with you, reflect, do your own things, create something. You might want more freedom from your job. You may want to work from home a little bit more, or you want some freedom in your tasks, being able to do what you want, not having someone telling you what to do. There are so many people who are expressing freedom at this point, and today I'm going to talk about what I don't believe in you wanting to have freedom. Because freedom is only a temporary feeling, and I burnt myself on that as well, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about that as well. But what freedom essentially is, or what freedom essentially say, is that the situation that I'm in is not good enough. It's not good for me, and I want to get out of here. Essentially, that's quite good, because we need to know what we want to get out of. We need to know kind of what we are not happy with. The only thing is that you're taking yourself to a temporary stage, which you're saying, like, I don't want to be here, so I have to get here instead. We do not dream enough when we do that, and we also do sometimes cause this kind of false self of belief that we will have such a great time when we just get that freedom. Because sometimes we are in a state where we have pushed ourselves too long in a certain situation that we kind of we just need room. Okay, we need room, and we need it now. In those particular moments when it's kind of urgent in a way, you're feeling that I can't do it one more day, or you're feeling that, okay, I will lose it soon, all of that, then we are kind of in a higher urgency. And when we are in that kind of urgency, it is okay for us to also use these temporary feelings or temporary desires, because we just need to, give ourselves some rest, so to say. In those cases, yes, of course, focus on getting the sense of more freedom. Find out, where can I feel a little bit more free in my schedule, or where can I feel that I am a little bit more free in my lifestyle or work-life balance, or in my relationship, right? But very, very, very soon, you also have to start focusing on the true desire and what it is that you actually want. So you may say that I want to have more freedom in my closest relationships. What are you running away from in that relationship, right? And what is it that you actually want to create? You may want to create like this deep connection with someone, that you feel so much at ease and peace with that person. And you want to feel connected in the moment and connected with that person. That is actually what you want. That is not freedom, that is connection. Deep conversations, right? You may feel that you want more freedom from your job and you want to quit your 9 to 5. Well, what you essentially may say is that you want to create more meaning throughout your days, and you want to feel that you have a meaningful life. Maybe you say that you want financial freedom. What is that once again? What are you running away from? What in your situation feels like strangling at this point? Instead, your desire might be that you want to be able to invest in yourself and your dreams. So when we begin to look at these kind of aspects, we move from a state of, I need to get out of here, I just need freedom, I just need to get myself into the next state, and we get more into our free-spirited version. That free-spirited version of ourselves that is just like, I'm very chill in this moment, actually, because I have this inner peace. So when I noticed the shift or the change between me wanting and craving freedom versus the person who's just like her free-spirited self, was that I learned the lesson, so to say. I learned the lesson, it was right before COVID period. And I was very done with the work that I was doing there. I felt that in one way or another, I just need rest. I just need, some space for me. I went through a couple of other things as well. So I felt that I needed a lot of my self space, so to say. And I was asking each and every single day, can't I just work from home? I just want to work from home. I don't want to be at the office. Back and forth. And in the beginning, yes, it helped me. In the beginning, I really needed that temporary, quick kind of help and being able to feel a bigger sense of freedom. But what I noticed after a while, when I've been, experiencing that, exploring that, and I thought that, yeah, this is it, this is the true desire. This is I always want to be like this free. I started to notice that I wasn't actually that free. Because the old Linnea, the Linnea who had a lot of expectations on herself, the Linnea who thought that everyone else had a lot of expectations on herself or on her, the Linnea who couldn't take like 10, 15 minutes break because she felt like she was doing something wrong then, all of those Linneas, she was still there. She wasn't free yet. She was still there because I did nothing to change my internal state. I did nothing to change the person that I was. This is why I say it's so important for us to first look at, if it's easier, this is what I want, this is what I desire. Okay, what person do I need to be in order for me to have that desire? Because you will never be a free person if you don't feel like a free person, if you don't see yourself. A free-spirited person, they don't even think about freedom because they're just so free and carefree and they are just like in their vibe. So they don't even think about being in a certain way, freeing themselves in a certain way, right? Because they're already free. I don't believe in setting that as a desire. I want more freedom. I want more time freedom. I used to have all of that. I was just like, oh, I want more time freedom. I want more freedom to do this and that. I was so sold on the idea of being free. But after a while, I realized that was only a temporary fix. And I was always running away from something. And what I did create was like a little bit progress, a little bit progress, a little bit progress. But what was changing it all, and what was actually for me life changing in a sense, was that I started to realize that I can never be free from something if I always think that I need to be free from something. And if I'm not going to the deepest desires, how can my highest guidance guide me there? If I'm just focusing on, the temporary fixes and something that I want to feel in the moment because I'm not having it right now. So this is your practice for today, okay? I want you to really think into this. What is it that you actually desire? If you want to, dig a little bit deeper in this, and if this resonates for you today, take a paper, write down everything that you feel like you want freedom in. Let your desire just like, oh, I want freedom in this and that, just let it pour out. And then you're going to ask yourself, okay, what is it that I'm running away from this desire? And what is it that is actually what I desire through this? As I said, you may actually desire meaningful connections instead, or you may actually desire to just be your more carefree, peaceful person, right? That is also one thing that I noticed, that I didn't actually long for freedom. I longed for inner peace, and I longed for a calmness that I never felt. So I was able to upgrade myself to a new level, understanding that I am not craving freedom. I want to become the peaceful version of me, the version of me who is more in harmony with life and feels more at ease and in harmony within. Okay, so if this resonates with you and if you want a little bit deeper connection into your dreams, I do have a free mini series which is called like Jumpstart Your Dream Life. You can grab it in the description. I will leave the links in the description. And when you're signing up for this, you're also signing up for my newsletters. So in my newsletters, I give it kind of ish every single week, where I give you more methods, maybe mini lessons, journal prompts, something extra and something very exclusive to that newsletter. So if you want, a person who just like, hey, I'm checking in with you this week. I'm checking in with you this week that you are, leveling up, that you're focusing on your dreams, that you're focusing on printing the vision. If you want that kind of inspiration into your dream life, you should definitely sign up, and you also get that free mini series as an additional little gift for you joining the list. This is a part of a mini series which I started, which is called Become Your Most Exotic Self. And your most exotic self is definitely a free-spirited person, a person who don't think about being free because she or he is already free, liberated, okay? So due to that, you can also go back if you missed the two first ones. I will link those ones in it as well. But what we essentially do throughout this series is going deep into what is kind of the exotic version of you.